Just wanted to point this out, Samantha. I know you're watching this. Thank you for the custom water bottle. It's amazing. I love it. It doesn't matter what I put in this, if it's water or anything else. It's cold for like I couldn't tell you how long. It's like insane. It's one of those like thermos water bottles. Samantha, thank you. Anyways, that's completely off topic. What's up, everybody? My name is Chris. Back with another video. Game review. Flyers against the Rangers. First one in a couple days. Flyers had a 3-day break there off of Sunday's game against the Islanders, where they lost 1-0 in overtime, and a tough loss there, where they only picked up 1 point. Tonight's game, I thought the Flyers played actually a really good game tonight. Defensively, their structure was great. They had a hiccup here or two. But, overall, I thought Moose had a great game. I thought most of the lines were good. And speaking of those lines, these were the lines for tonight. Giroux, Coots, and Voracek, Farabee, Hayes, and Allison. So Allison getting some more ice time there on that second line, which has clicked. JvR with Lawton and TK. And then Lindblom, Patrick, and Bell on the fourth line. Still don't really like these lines. I don't necessarily like Patrick on the fourth line. I've said that before. I think you could do some interchangeable stuff with these, but again, as of right now, it is what it is. Provorov and Braun, Sanheim and Hag, Ghost and Myers, and Moose was in net for this one, as Carter Hart is still out a couple days. I believe we will be seeing Hart soon. He tweaked his knee is what it was, and Flyers are just, making sure everything is okay, and they're not trying to rush him back because there's really no point. Early on, Rangers have a really nice chance early from Blackwell. Turnover at the point by the Flyers. They try to do that set play off the faceoff where they kind of crisscross and Voracek goes to the point. Well, he lost it and the Rangers went the other way, and Blackwell got stopped on the backhand by Moose. Good shift by the Hayes line. Allison had a chance off a scramble in front. Hayes has a chance on a 2-on-1. Him and Allison were definitely moving in this one. Rangers get a power play. It was a slash. It's one of those like ticky-tack ones where it just kind of hits you on the stick, and they called it a slash. At least that's what it looked like. Flyers cut that one off, pretty good PK, and then the Rangers get one a little bit after. 1-0, shot from Smith, went right through Moose's arm. Flyers kind of got lost in coverage a little bit. Smith was kind of wide open, shot with some traffic in front, went right through Moose. So 1-0 Rangers. Flyers get a power play. Allison had a chance in front, some pretty good passing plays there. Then they ended up taking a penalty. So 4-on-4 with 20 seconds left. And then that Rangers power play, good PK work again. Moose had a nice save in front on Pavel Buchnevich. And that was pretty much it for the first period there. So it wasn't a bad period for the Flyers, but you'd like to see them get some more momentum going and some zone time. Exactly what they did in that second period. Shots on goal after the first were 14-11 in favor of the Rangers. Starting off in the second, Flyers get a power play, and then literally with 20 seconds left, they did nothing with the power play tonight. As for the power plays, I attempt to pull up the stat sheet here because the power play was not good tonight. It wasn't necessarily crisp, and they had a lot of chances on it, as I believe they went 1 for 5 overall and 2 for 6 actually. So they had 2 power play goals. I completely forgot they had 2 power play goals. So yeah, 2 power play goals in this one. They go 2 for 6. Not horrible. Could have been better. They didn't have as much. It wasn't as. How do I explain this? It just wasn't like as crisp as I would have liked it. By the time like they got both power play goals because they started them with the shooting mentality and they won the faceoff. That was both of them. Majority of the time they didn't win the faceoff. Their passing was a little off. They had a nice chance in the second period. Really nice play where it was just like the Allison goal from the game against Washington. Giroux with the pass over to Hayes, and that was over to Allison. This one was over to Jake. He kind of started to cut out a little bit. It was very similar to the Simmons play. It's like the exact same thing. And it is the exact same thing. He just cuts out and sends it in front. And Allison kind of couldn't really get too much wood on it, but that was pretty much it. And then Moose ends up robbing Panarin in front, and then the Flyers get another one on a power play. Jake was high-sticked, and they get a goal. Provorov made a really nice play to cut to the middle. He passed it over to Konechny. That shot ended up getting deflected and then hit JvR on the face. So JvR scores off his face, his 15th of the year. He gets another one in this game for his 16th. Really nice shift there after the goal by the Couturier line. Provorov had a chance, and G had 2 shots up high. That was that play where I'm thinking to myself, like, G, come on, shoot this. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, he is always in the mentality of like pass first, Giroux. It seems, at least. Like, that was a play where he didn't even necessarily realize he was that, closed in. I think that's why, is because he always has someone on him. And he didn't realize it at first, and he's like, I got room here, and he got another shot, and he got blocked, came right back to him. I think that one ended up getting blocked and went wide too, but again, I love that from Jake. I've said it before, I mean, he's got still a really good shot. He can snipe with the best of them, and that was one where I almost thought he scored, but it ended up getting blocked twice. Then Farabee ends up getting a penalty shot, and that move was just, oh my god. Because it was just like one of them, it's like, damn. Because he could have done like such a better move than that. But he went in with the wide stance, and you can't really go in with the wide stance when you don't have any speed. And when you do that, you're kind of just shooting yourself in the foot, and that's pretty much what it was. Flyers had a lot of chances in this period overall. End of the second here. Third period, JvR ends up coming back in the third, couple shifts in. He had one of those face shields where it kind of comes down and locks over the jaw. So that, obviously, there was some pain there. After, he was able to talk and stuff. I don't know if anything's broken or fractured, so hopefully not. They did say he took one for the team, and it doesn't look like he is injured or anything like that, since he was able to come back. But hopefully nothing too serious with JvR. He did get an x-ray after the first period, or after the period there, after that, the second period, excuse me. But overall, second period, it was okay, but going into the third, as I said, JvR ends up coming back. Flyers get a power play here, a 4-minute power play, double minor on a high stick, and then they end up getting that goal. JvR scores 2-1, tip off of a point shot. Really good work. As I said, they had the shot mentality, and they get another one. And then a couple minutes later, Voracek, he makes it 3-1. Really nice play where him and G cut to the net. Well, actually, G cuts to the net. Really nice play. He just goes straight hard to the net. Jake kind of comes in, rips it high glove. 3-1 Flyers lead, and then Panarin scores to make it 3-2. You're kind of holding your breath at that point. It's like, oh, God. Because the defensive zone, they just lost the draw clean. I mean, completely clean. And then they just set up and fired, and traffic in front went right through Moose and in. So 3-2, but Flyers ended up killing that off, and they ended up picking up a big 2 points for the 21st win of the year here in Game 45. So overall, I thought it was a good game for the Flyers. They played well. It's just things like that you want to see late in the year. It's always good to see a Flyers win. So hopefully they can keep this up. Big game tomorrow against the Rangers again. And, the Rangers losing 2 straight here in regulation is not good for their playoff hopes, as Boston's been on a roll as well. So losing points for the Rangers is always good, especially when, as I said, the Flyers are beating the Rangers. It's always a good thing. And so remember, guys, podcast articles, those links are on my channel. Hope you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.